The story of Buddhism begins with Siddhartha Gautama, who later became known as the Buddha, which means, the Enlightened One. Here's a brief overview of his life and the development of Buddhism. Early life. Birth. Siddhartha Gautama was born around the 5th to 4th century BCE in Lumbini, present-day Nepal. He was born into a royal family of the Sakya clan. Prophecy. At his birth, a sage prophesied that he would either become a great king or a spiritual leader. His father, King Suddhodana, wanting him to become a great ruler, shielded him from the harsh realities of life. The four sights. Life of luxury. Siddhartha lived a life of luxury within the palace walls, married Yasodhara, and had a son named Rahula. Awakening. At the age of 29, he ventured outside the palace and encountered what are known as the four sights: an old man, a sick man, a dead body, and a wandering ascetic. These experiences profoundly affected him and made him realize the inevitability of suffering and death. Renunciation. Leaving home, disturbed by the realities of life, Siddhartha decided to leave his family and seek a solution to human suffering. He became an ascetic, practicing severe self-discipline and meditation for 6 years. The middle way. Realization. After realizing that extreme asceticism did not lead to enlightenment, he adopted a balanced approach known as the middle way. He accepted food and began to meditate under a Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya. Enlightenment. Buddhahood. After meditating for 49 days, Siddhartha attained enlightenment and understood the nature of suffering, its causes, and how to overcome it. He discovered the Four Noble Truths. 1. The truth of suffering, dukkha. 2. The cause of suffering, tanha, craving or desire. 3. The cessation of suffering, nirvana. 4. The path leading to the cessation of suffering, the Eightfold Path. Teaching. First sermon. After his enlightenment, the Buddha delivered his first sermon at Sarnath, where he shared the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. Formation of Sangha. He gathered followers, forming the Sangha, community of monks and nuns. His teaching spread across northern India. Spread of Buddhism. Missionary work. The Buddha traveled extensively, teaching and converting people from various backgrounds. He emphasized compassion, mindfulness, and ethical conduct. Death. At around the age of 80, the Buddha passed away in Kushinagar. His last words encouraged his followers to be their own refuge and rely on their own efforts for liberation. Legacy. Schools of thought. After the Buddha's death, various schools of thought emerged within Buddhism, including Theravada, the School of the Elders, and Mahayana, the Great Vehicle, each with its own interpretations and practices. Global influence. Buddhism spread across Asia and later to the Western world, influencing philosophy, art, culture, and spirituality.